What's up YouTube, it's T-Meister bringing you guys a Madden 18 how to build a 3-4 front, 3 defensive linemen, and a little bit of outside linebackers. These same principles apply to them all. First we're going to cover speed. Speed, it's really obvious, it's basic. Speed, higher speed equals fast, just faster in general. Strength is important to make contact with another player. Now this is somewhat more crucial for a defensive tackle, especially a nose tackle, which by nose tackle it's a reference to the defensive tackle in a 3-4. Strength, especially also, they will sometimes have the bull rush trait, which this guy in Connect franchise happens to have. Bull rush is brute force. He's just going to push as hard as he can, as fast as he can. He's going to put all his strength immediately into it. Acceleration, how fast they can get to their maximum speed. Agility, this is actually an interesting note which I don't think many people are aware of. There are thresholds in multiple 80, 85, 90, 95 hurdle moves. That is what agility is going to affect for the defensive line, is how they hurdle over the offensive line. Awareness, I haven't really seen much change. Block shedding, these are the 3 things I really wanted to cover. Block shedding, power move, and finesse move. We're going to ignore everything else from underneath. These are the 3 I really wanted to cover today. A lot of people are getting confused between block shed and on a pass play and block shed on a run. Those aren't interchangeable. What I mean by that, you can't use that in the same kind of sentence. It's different for block shed for pass, and it's different for block shed for run. 2 different things. You can't really use it in the same kind of term as you would for a pass run. We're going to read it right here. Block shedding is important when defending the run. Specifically the run. Higher the block shedding, so say they are doing like a halfback dive. Higher block shedding means they can get off the blocks and make the tackle more quickly and more effectively and more often as well. Next we're going to go into block, quote unquote. This is a term that the Madden community uses incorrectly, I would say, is block shedding for the pass rush. Power and finesse move. Now I'm going to just cover 3-4 today. We're going to 4-3 in a different video, but for a 3-4 you really want to focus on power move. The reason why I'm going to go with a classic example, cover 4 drop show 2. Everybody knows it. Everybody that's ever played enough Madden has ran into it at one point or another. You have 3 rushing defensive linemen, which are generally in a quarterback, a QB contain, or a quarterback contain. Here's another tip: don't step too far in the back if they're in that, otherwise you're going to get sacked. But power move is important in 3-4 because there are often 2 double teams, and what I mean by that, there's 2 offensive linemen blocking a defensive lineman, and there's 2 defensive linemen that are taking on double teams, and 1 is taking on a 1-on-1, which is important with finesse move. Power move right here says power moves are important when facing double teams. It does not provide us a threshold like agility does, but it is probably safe to assume, like the zone threshold, the 91 zone, there is probably some sort of threshold for power move. It doesn't state specifically, but it's probably safe to assume. Finesse move, and this is going to wrap it up. Finesse move is not as important for your defensive line. Now, your outside linebacker will generally take on a 1-on-1 block, so look to finesse move more so for him than power move, unless you sub him in at a defensive line. I would look for more finesse move, because finesse moves are important, as it says right here. Finesse moves are important when performing spin or swim. You can't spin or swim. You can't do either one of that if you're on a double team. It's very, very difficult. So finesse move is going to be on a 1-on-1 block. It's going to be the lineman or our linebacker, whoever it is, against that offensive line, performing that swim or performing that spin move to get off the block to get to the quarterback. So that's pretty much it. Put simply, for those that run 3-4 defense, look for a defensive lineman with high power move. For those that run a 4-3, look for those that have higher finesse move, since there's not as many double teams taking on the defensive line. And also 3-4 guys, for your outside linebackers, those are going to be the guys that are going to be sending you blitz. They are going to be rushing, pass rush more often. So make sure they have high block shed, make sure they have good finesse move, and especially speed. Speed kills on the outside linebackers. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure you do subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. Let's get it. Let's get 1,000, baby. Come on. Alright, anyways, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I've been going for about 5 minutes, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. And last thing. For those that are subscribed to my channel, I apologize for being so inconsistent. Life has been very busy. I'm getting married here in about 2 weeks, so yeah, we're getting a lot done. There's a lot I have to get done before that big day comes up. So hopefully you guys stay around. Life's busy right now. Don't expect me to stick to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. I'm gonna post as often as I can. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Subscribe, turn on notifications for when I go live stream. I'm gonna be doing draft champs. So we're gonna see how that goes. The thing is, that's the best way to get coins. Best way to get coins right now. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.